once again a very good evening, Vellore Toastmasters and beautiful guests of Vellore Toastmasters Club. Right, I think apologies for the delay first of all, but I think John has really contributed a very big thing because I feel that we all got geared up for the meeting. With this contribution, I think it was really interesting. Thank you, John, for making that more interesting as well. Right? So I think you all know why we are here now. So one is for the table topic, and the next thing is the moments of truth. So when I say moments of truth, what is the first thing that comes into your mind? Maybe, sorry? Reflection. Any other answers? Evaluating us. Okay. Anyone else? We should speak truth. Great. Final answer from anyone else?
There is a word when we reflect upon us. We open that word. Start with introspection.
Okay. Great. Okay, great thoughts from everyone. I think you guys have pretty much covered what is moment of truth actually. So to be accurate, in a Toastmasters Club, the moment of truth is conducted to ensure the quality and the service that you're going to get out of this particular club, right? Whether you're getting that or not, right? So actually, moments of truth has been happened in Vellore Toastmasters Club a long time ago. Firstly, I would like to thank the executive committee for making this happen today. Maybe we can give it right? So let's not, be so serious about this. Just, let's have fun and entertaining and make this discussion really wise as well as fun-filled. So that's what my mode of conducting this activity. So when it comes to measuring the quality and the service, so in Toastmasters they have divided these into 6 sections or 6 pillars. So the first thing is first impressions. So these sections will be speaking about say for example, a guest is coming to the meeting for the first time, or a member is attending for the meeting for the first time, how the club environment is. So I don't want to get into too deep about each section because I'll be giving sheets to you, so you will have questions. So by reading the questions, you will get to know what exactly it is, and you can pretty much able to clearly understand those things, right? So first impression is about that, and the second thing is membership orientation. So what do you mean by membership orientation? So it's nothing.
Once they become a member,
yeah. So once they get into a member, say for example, John has joined the club as a member. So what does the club does for him? So whether they have given a badge or they give the proper resources for him to guide and travel through his Toastmaster journey. So these things will involve in the membership orientation. And the third thing is fellowship, variety and communication. So fellowship, variety and the communication mostly will talk about the meetings variety. So instead of having a monotonous meeting on every time, so if does the clubs conducting different types of meeting instead of a conventional Toastmasters meeting to make people engage in all the activities, right? And the fourth thing will be involving about program planning and meeting organization. So program planning and meeting organization, nothing but how the meeting has been planned. Say for example, we are having the meeting on the Sunday. So before the Sunday, what are the things that involves in conducting the meeting and planning, and how well it is organized, and finally how it's taking place on Sunday, right? And the final thing is, before that, membership strength. It talks about the membership strength of the club and what are all the members does in the club, all these things. And the final thing is, the final 6th pillar is achievement recognition. So achievement recognition, I think you guys can pretty much understand it. So when an individual member of the club or the club itself achieves something, how it's recognized inside the club, whether they are posting it through social media or the PO addresses those things during the meeting. So all these things will be discussed regarding this achievement recognition sections, right? So all these 6 sections will be the main pillars of these moments of truth. So what we are going to do, so we will be having questions on each of the sections, say 5 to 6 questions. Okay. So we have totally how many members we have? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 members and 1 guest, right? So we are going to split into three people in one group. We are going to have 3 teams. So the criteria for having this group is, so the person who is in the group, the person who is leading the group should be a non-XCOM member. So how many non-XCOM are here? Only Caroline. Okay. So only okay, no issues. As we don't have non-XCOM member, we can have XCOM member. Okay, let's not consider associates for this meeting. As an XCOM, official XCOM. So Caroline, Nandini. Okay, Saranya. Okay, so you 3 people will be the person who is leading the group. So leading the group is nothing but, you'll be having the sheet of paper. You have to discuss along with the team for each of the questions. So each of the questions will have ratings from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one is, if you answer for 1, that means that doesn't happen in the club. If you are answering 5 or giving rating, it is happening perfectly. So each of the questions will be like, does this thing happens in the club, right? So if you are, you're getting this ratings, right? So if you are rating at 1, it never happens, happened. And if you are rating at 5, it is always happening, or it's happening well and good, right? And if you are, from 1 to 5, you can rate whatever you feel. There is no restriction that you have to rate 1, 5 or anything, right? And if you are rating 5, that is well and good. If you are rating at low, so what you can do as a team, so you can, I will be giving you also A4 size sheets of paper, so you can note down the points. Like why you are giving this particular question 1. So probably you may mention the reason, and also you can also mention if you have any ideas or suggestions that you can bring it from your team. And when I am called upon each of the team, so each of you will be coming onto the stage, and you will be reading out the suggestions or the ideas that you are giving for the club, and those things will be noted down by the secretary. And finally, these things will be fixed as an action date. So if, say for example, the club is not assigning mentors, I'm just saying it as an example. Now we are just making it as an action plan, and we will be fixing a date that when this action plan will be completed, right? So the club will be assigned mentors before this end of this month. So we will be fixing action dates for each of these questions or each of the problems we have in the end, right?
So that's after the
once everybody has completed doing this process by rating, finally I will call each of the team and they will read out the suggestions or ideas or whatever the issues they have. If you are giving 3 means that clearly says that you have some suggestions or you are not feeling comfortable with that. So if you are only giving 5, that means you are clearly accepting that is happening inside the club. It's pretty much so actually the main motto of conducting this particular activity is everyone has to voice out, and because usually the XCOM members will be the people who will be mostly taking the decision. Instead, everyone can voice out their opinions and the actions plan will be taken, and those things will be done for the improving the quality and the service that the club provides. Right? So that is the mode of conducting the activity. So don't rate 5 for everything unless you feel that is perfectly happening. Okay, so let's make it as a wiseful discussion, and let's make wiseful actions for the rest of the term. Right? So when it comes to this process, so I already explained. So we have to split 3 teams. So you can, I'll be giving two sections for each of the team. So totally I told 6 sections, right? So 2 sections for each of the team. So you can take around, so what's the time now? 4:34. Let's say 4:35. So you can take around take time till 4:55. Maximum 4:55. 20 minutes max. So at 4:55, so team A will come and they will say what are, I will collect the sheets from them and I will see what are the things that they have rated, and I will read out in front of everyone, and what are the things that are rated low, and the team will give their suggestions and opinions, and you can take down the actions that are required, and we can just fix an action date in this meeting, if that is possible, or if some things that we cannot not able to fix the date, action date in this meeting itself, I would request the president to fix the action date before the next meeting comes. Right? So this is what the plan is going to be. Right. So let's arrange the chairs into three people. And the guests can join in any one of the teams. I feel like I'm having anything quite minutes. It's a very good experience, right? So team A, B, and C. So team C. So team C will be discussing about sections, membership strength and achievement definition. And team B will be about program planning and meeting organization and fellowship guiding and communication. Team A will be about first impression and membership orientation. So take your time, and if you are not having a very clear idea about any of the questions, just feel free to ask me. Everybody has a wide screen discussion. Okay, so you guys have maybe 5 minutes more, but still I hope it will be worthy. Right? So now what we are going to do, so we will be going with A, B, C. Right? Okay. So what you are going to do, we will be going from team A, team B and team C. So we will be calling out the people from team A, and they will be reading out what are the things, what are the ratings that they are given for each of the questions, and if they are given the lowest thing, we will ask them for the suggestions or the ideas, and the secretary will note down what are all the actions that are required to improve the club quality, and finally at the end of all the team's discussion, we will fix the action date. Right? For what are the things that we can able to fix today, we can fix, and what are the things that needs time to discuss with, maybe discuss with some other people and finalize this date. Then we can do that, and finally everything has to be done before the next meeting comes. Right? All the action dates needs to be fixed. Right? So let's call the team A people. You all three of you can come here. Yeah. Okay. So the first section involves first impression. So for the question, guests greeted warmly and introduced to the officers and members. So they have rated 5. Congratulations.
But if they have many cars also they can say because workers are already discounted.
Okay, so if anybody has objection, okay, the guest has an objection. Okay. 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 So. Okay.
After my first session, I called Mr. Ramesh to ask what are the activities going and then how this thing happens and who owns the club or it is appear into something, there's lots of things going behind. So, all the organization.
Yeah, so I completely understand your point. So to answer this, actually, for the people who are, even for being a month in a Toastmasters Club, they themselves find it difficult to understand the entire structure, right? Yeah, so I'm understanding the question. So I'm considering this request, and probably the vice president membership will maybe give you a short introduction about what the meeting sections are and what are the things we do. So probably we may consider the guest request, and we may see the what are the things that we can be able to do to satisfy your request. Maybe you can note that down. All right. Thank you for your response.
There is a solution for that also, third question.
Okay, so we'll go on that one. Yeah. So the second thing is guest book and name tags provided. So for that it is rated 1 because I don't see we are not having any guest book or name tags. So what are the things that you suggest for
Yeah, so we should create one guest book, like she said, a book that briefly says what it is and what is the journey forward. And give them a name tag when they come in so everybody knows them by name. So like it can be like a small slip with the name written with the market and things that they can have. So they feel welcome, they get a book, they go through it while the meeting is happening itself. So they know what's happening, they can ask questions.
This is not a book that is brochure kind of.
Like one page. Yeah.
Great. The third thing is professionally arranged meeting room or Zoom platform. For that it is rated 5. I think you go for that.
One suggestion.
Yes.
Zoom thing, you would have online friendly. That's
So we are not conducting hybrid.
hybrid.
If there is a hybrid session, people just can attend and listen to what's happening.
Okay.
Possible, you can do this. I understand there is a logistic issues to those things.
So it's all about, so to answer this question, so the question says this professionally arranged meeting room. So it can be either Zoom platform or the physical venue. So it does not represent the mode of the meeting actually. So if you are going with completely physical meeting, so everything is professionally arranged or not. If you are going with hybrid, everything is professionally arranged or not. Say for example, if you are having hybrid, or the meeting is having a lot of difficulties for the people to join and to share their, to speak and all these things. If it's not professionally done, so that is how this question actually means. So it does not mean about switching the mode, but what the mode that the club is continuing, whether it's professionally arranged or not. Right? So for that it is rated 5. So I think when it comes to hybrid switching, probably this can be decided by getting the votes from all of the people, whether they want to switch that particular mode to the other mode, right? So that is a different thing.
Yeah, we don't want online
No, we are
meeting.
not saying about switching.
Okay.
You can include the online meeting.
Actually switching to hybrid mode. Hybrid
Yeah.
means physical and online. That's all.
There was recently one meeting, where Raghavan was doing the educational talk. So that I had attended it was hybrid mode. And the audio and everything, audio, video, everything was quite good.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe you don't have the large screen and things like that, projection probably. But otherwise it was good if you really wanted to implement it.
Okay, so if you are getting a poll that everybody is willing to be a part of this club has to conduct hybrid meeting, maybe we can consider that and we can see what are the necessary activities that we can do. So maybe you can note that down also, right? The fourth thing is convenient meeting location. For that, it's rated as 5. If anybody has convenient meeting location. Okay, kudos for that. And the fifth one is guests invited to address the club. It is rated 5. Guests invited to join. It is rated as 5. Great. Now the second section for the VPA is membership orientation. The first question is formal induction, including presentation of membership pin and manuals. For this, it is rated 3. So first, let's ask the suggestions for why you have rated as 3 for this particular thing.
That's because I think last term we were able to do the induction as soon as the new member joined. We were doing it when Couch was there, we were doing it almost on a weekly basis. But then I think it became too monotonous and we kind of stopped it. Probably what we could do is in a month, all the members were joining in September. At the end of the month, we can have an induction for all of them and it's done at one go. That we can do.
Okay.
Okay, and the next thing is we can have a new member manual, a PDF that is being sent so that they can go through all the details for them. And next thing is badges also to be given regularly.
Okay. So the action to be taken is badges has to be given regularly, not for one meeting or rarely. So it has to be given regularly. And the second thing is the formal introduction formal induction for the new member has to be done once in a month.
One more is that online kit, online PDF with learning institution.
Okay. Alright. Assignment of mentor, it is rated as 4. So why it is rated as 4? Any suggestions or?
So as you know, everybody is assigned a mentor. Only problem is we don't have access to the mentor only. We are reaching out, asking people, can somebody and all this. So there like a direct access to the mentor pool. We heard that there is a chair, mentor chair that is.
Okay.
So their contact detail has to be shared with the VPA so that it is easy for him to, as and when people join, it will be easy for him to designate, okay, for this person, it looks like this mentor will be more appropriate to take
Okay.
We also have one solution. We have external mentor. We can have an internal mentor in the sense of pathways. If few people is in dynamic nature, they can be grouped into one. The person who is in under level can help with the people or giving suggestions to the people who are in level. We can do those things.
Okay. Okay, that's a good suggestion. Yeah. Yeah, so actually, once you join a club as a member, so you will be assigned a mentor. So if you are not feeling comfortable, if the mentor is not responding, if you are not getting the proper response, you can definitely switch and request for the other mentor. So it's not mandatory that the person should have only one mentor. Like you can even have 2-3 mentors. Maybe for leadership, you can have one mentor. For if you are for speech preparation and doing all these things, you can have another mentor. Like you can request the VPA, and it's not only like the VPA can assign. Even say for example you are going for district conference or division conference. If you are getting familiar with the people, you can able to find a lot of people inside this network. You can request them even in physical mode. Like, can you be my mentor for my leadership, or for I'm going to do a speech. I'm going to participate in a contest. Can you mentor my speech script? So you can do all these things. Like it is not limited that a member should have only one mentor, right?
So recently, when I completed level 2, I got a mail saying hereafter you can be a pathways mentor. So pathways mentor is a thing I think. So separately, like I can take people with pathways. So likewise, I don't know if it happens with the other pathways also, but if that is the thing, then we can find out more on.
Yeah, if you finish level 2, you can become a mentor of pathways.
So the people that have finished level 2 should be like given that pathway mentioned to within the process.
Okay. Yeah, so the action that are to be taken is the mentors has to be assigned.
Pathway mentors.
Pathway mentors, and they have to form into a group where which people are in different same pathway. And the next thing is connecting with the mentor pool chair. So actually for this particular year, so actually for our area, I will be the mentor pool chair, and so there is nothing happened from the there is nothing has been started from the district side. So today only they have formed a group, and we are having a call today at 8 PM regarding this mentor assigning activities. So I will just see what are the things that they are resources that they are getting, and then we will get back into this. Okay. So great. Now education programs and recognition system discussed. For this it has been rated 4. So why you guys have rated it 4? Any suggestions or ideas? Education program and recognition system. Education programs in the sense it's our meetings only. Regular meeting.
And recognizing
We are doing it. If somebody completes level 1, we are announcing that this person has completed level 1.
Okay.
We are giving certificates.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, we can do this. And fourth one, learning needs assessed. For that it is rated as 4.
So we have the 360-degree evaluation that has like from last 2 months, maybe 1.5 months, we've been having that. It's a good thing, but we need to do it on a consistent basis. For every speaker, they should have the benefit of going through the 360-degree evaluation. It's a good initiative. We need to continue with it.
Okay, so actually this question actually involves learning needs assessed. So one is what Captain told, and say for example, if a club has a lot of new members, then the club can plan for an educational session by calling the speaker outside. So what are the learnings that a club requires? All those things has been assessed and found out, and they are conducted or not. Right? So I think it has been rated 4. So I think so what Caroline has said is, so it has to be done in a regular basis. Right? The learning needs has been assessed, but the team is saying that it has to be done in a regular basis. Maybe you can note it down. Okay. So discuss accommodations for members with disabilities. I think you don't have any members. Maybe we can ignore this question. And speaking roles assigned. So for that it is rated as 5. Close. Right. So members involved in all aspects of club activities. It is rated as 5. Close for that. Any suggestion?
Both of them again ask them
Okay.
from us.
So this question, I mean the last question that I read out is member involved in all aspects of club activities. Member involved in all aspects of club activities.
Please because
No, Vani, that's not the
Okay.
the other question also.
Speaking roles assigned.
Means
Speaking roles.
Week on each speaking rules.
I think it's very commendable that on Saturdays the current PPL is very, very consistent in going through the
No, I asked whether the VPE should assign the role or people voluntarily come and take up the role.
So
It
it's
should be voluntary, but if not, somebody has to make sure that the
as per the rule book, what is there?
you see actually the VPN has to arrange the meeting to improve the quality as well as nothing should go out of control. So nothing is defined by Toastmasters that you have to follow this strategy or this strategy or this strategy. It all depends on the members' mind. Like say for example, if we have members who are not even interested in giving speeches, then the VPN has to push. If we have a lot of people, then they can volunteer.
One more thing that we are keeping in mind is like the number of people that are completing level 1, level 2, level 3 events. They have not spoken for a long time. Message them personally and ask them if they want to talk. or if they have like completed 3.5 projects but 4th project is pending to complete one level, immediately message them. That I'm thinking from that side and assigning things.
Okay. Great. I think all the questions have been discussed. I hope you have taken all the action plans. So thank you, TM, for your contribution. Okay, let's call the team B. Okay. So in team B, the first section speaks about the fellowship, variety, and communication. So the first question is: guests greeted warmly and made welcome. For that, it is rated 5. Anybody have any questions or suggestions?
We asked the guest itself.
We asked guest
We asked the
and
guest.
he rated
He only
five.
rated five.
Okay. So kudos. Second thing is enjoyable and educational meetings planned. For this it is rated 3. So any suggestions or why you have rated 3?
The reason is the education sessions currently have online. So even if we have 2 or 3 in a quarter, we prefer it to be offline because I don't want to name the person, our existing member commented that it's better to have offline sessions because he told that he did not listen the entire education session. So in that case, it will be a waste of time. Like we should find something useful in it. So we vote for offline education sessions. That's my case.
So they are saying that offline education sessions should be preferred. Any other suggestions from other people on this? Because even during those online sessions, we have a lot of speakers that audible thing is not that clear. Maybe it is because of issue from their end as well. Their mic wouldn't be a proper thing. And so considering those things, we prefer offline sessions over online. Any other suggestions on this
Last
question?
week we had an educational session. All of us were listening from the club. So I don't know if what you told is somebody who was not in the premises at all and maybe in the office they were attending.
No.
It
We are
also
together in the
has
premises.
here.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I
No,
don't know.
basically, if it is in person, it will be better. That's all.
Okay, so we will be giving more preference to making it offline. Maybe you can look at that. If there is no possibility,
If there is a wonderful speaker, but the
Say
speaker
for
is in Spain, what
we
can we
can-
do?
No,
We have
this is a
to.
suggestion.
say for example, if the person is outside India and if the person is willing to give an education session, we cannot do in that way. But other than that, if if we can able to request the person and if the person is willing to come, we can prioritize that option.
Yeah, because we already have offline education sessions. That's a
Those were
possible.
sponsored by the
No, we just gave a suggestion. If it's possible, you can do. Otherwise,
Okay, so we can see what are all the. So this is an action that has been considered, and we can see what are the possibilities. Say for example, if the club has to sponsor their expenses, then we can think how we can able to do that, right? If there is a possibility, we can able to do that, and if you are finding it difficult, maybe we can see what can be able to done in the best way possible. But we are addressing this as an issue from the members' point of view. Right. Now, regularly scheduled social events. For this, it is rated as 1.
So the thing is, I went to office club and they do the social thing regularly. Either they go for lunch or coffee. That we don't do it here.
they are sharing it.
Yeah, after that, the amount will be shared among all the people who has so it's just a social session to which all the members will get together. We are not following it.
Okay. Maybe you can note the norms because this is.
If that was they can give a speech much more better because they will be comfortable with the fellow Toastmasters.
Yeah.
They will feel connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually this is a very important thing. So even if that also includes outdoor meetings, right? When we go and having a meeting outdoor, people will be able to connect in an even better way, and they can also have a really more fun instead of them, just sitting in a restricted place, right? I think we have done it previously, like outdoor sessions we had like 2-3 sessions.
That was okay.
Yeah. So probably we may reconsider the thing, and we will try our best to make it possible. And I think we are especially trying to have it today, but unfortunately we are not able to have.
Fellow members will also be eager to participate in the next meeting.
Yeah.
Next meeting they will be in the outside, so they will get okay. Next week will be something more entertaining, so we can go next meeting. So they will think like that.
Completely agree. Alright. So members participate in area, district and international events. For that it is rated as 5. Any suggestions? Okay.
Yeah. We are going both as a consultants as well as
Great. Alright. Inter-club events encouraged. For that it is rated as 2. So why is that?
So currently we have a PAT clubs. Previously we used to do those, they will come here and give speeches. Currently we are not doing it, we are not doing it. So only.
Okay, any suggestions from other side? Other people? Inter-club events encouraged. Any suggestions or ideas?
Now the VAD they are going to conduct draft. So Toastmasters has started on 15/9. So the president and VP and VP membership to go there and ask them personally or invite them. We can post it in social media also. If we go there personally and invite them, I think they can also consider.
I mean, for us to go there, let's say.
Yeah. For some 30 minutes, something like that. We can go there and we can spend some time with them so that they also think we are also participating in their events.
Okay, we can consider this. The only thing about getting into VAD is they are not allowing any of us, right? So we can
For this program,
okay, maybe you can discuss with the area director of the club. If there is a possibility, you can we may go there. Or if there is no possibility of we are going there, we can maybe request them coming here, right? So maybe we can do that, and because combined sessions will be really interesting.
I think we can do that social events later.
Yeah.
We should organize a social event with VAD members after they come out for
Yeah. We can do all the activities, like we can plan it in a proper way, and we can because the only difficulty they will face is traveling. So if we are able to arrange that thing, maybe we can sponsor for travel, or if arranging some facilities for them to come here. That would be
very
very
close to VAD.
Okay, maybe if you are finding a very easier place for them to come,
we
maybe.
can go there.
Okay. Okay, maybe that can be discussed, right? Great. And then club newsletter or website published and updated regularly. For that, it is rated as 4. So any suggestions or ideas?
So we don't have suggestions because website we are not following it, and it will be a compulsory to do or maintain a website. Newsletter also is kind of difficult because somebody has to take responsibility. We did once newsletter, so we did.
Okay. So great. So any suggestion from me?
The club address, it was still showing Ruby. I checked sometime back, but John says it's been updated.
It's updated.
It's updated 3 weeks back. We checked.
No, I checked sometime back. That's what I said.
Just to update. I don't know. You continue to fact check.
Yeah, we can share it.
What were we discussing? What were we discussing now?
The question is regarding club newsletter or website published and updated.
Do we have a website?
No, so actually we don't have an official website for Vellore Toastmasters Club, but in Toastmasters we have like if you go on enter Vellore Toastmasters Club, from Toastmasters we'll be showing what are the activities.
Wait, are you saying in Instagram or
Google Maps.
Google is
but it is difficult to change in Google. Takes time.
Okay, so actually, the thing about changing in Google is actually we have previously considered this thing, but we already have a lot of reviews from people. So once we change the place, all these reviews will go. So we have to start getting reviews from unique people. So probably what we can do, maybe you cannot pick and change the exact location. Maybe in words you can write instead of Charity Hospital, we can write Story Influence Academy. So maybe we can do that. Great. So the second section is program planning and meeting organization. For the first question, program and agenda publicized in advance. For that it is rated 5. Any suggestions or questions on this? So members know program responsibilities and are prepared to carry out all assignments. For this it is rated as 3. So what are those?
The first reason is if a member comes to give a speech, it's not accurate number. Nearly half of the members aren't aware of why they are coming to give a speech. Purpose of speech. They come and deliver a speech. That's it. So for that,
Before the project, you have to launch the project, and after that, you have to complete it. All those things, I think many people are not aware.
For that, we can make it good for the pathway, so that the person who got experience, they can see the.
so that is one solution. Another solution is evaluator has to do a checklist. So he or she needs to ask the speaker whether have you gone through your path, did you went through those curriculums before giving a speech, purpose of speech, have you gone through those materials before giving a speech.
There should be a communication between the evaluator and the speaker before giving the speech. Whether they have gone through all the steps before the speech, and if they know the actual meaning of the purpose of speech. Yeah.
Okay. So you are primarily saying
Because
about-
I'll tell you an example. I don't want to mention the name. The project is about body language, but I didn't see anything anything related to body language in the speech. And the evaluator also didn't mention that. So what is the purpose of the speech? So it should be known by the speaker and the evaluator.
Okay,
For
so
that, routine is very important.
Yeah,
The same pathway.
If I am making motivation strategies and he is in humorous speech, the people under humorous speech can be a group, and motivation strategies can be a group, and they can discuss. They can discuss like that.
okay, so we can, so the first thing that was said is the evaluator has to keep a checklist. Probably the evaluator can track the speaker whether he has gone through the entire material to prepare the speech. So the evaluator has to do that. So maybe the VPA can track the evaluator whether he is doing that or not. So you should make sure that the evaluator is checking the speaker or not. And the
I would
evaluator
suggest instead of the BPA doing that, BPA can assign the TM to do that.
Yeah.
Because already he is having
Lot of things. Okay.
No, in OTP also.
Yeah, but
You
it's
want
not-
the general
the other suggestion is-
evaluator check.
Yeah.
Not the
Any-
TM.
General evaluator also can check anyone other than BPA.
No, or we should have somebody as the pathways mentor, basically just checking, saying you did your speech today, did you enter it online? That alone, if they are able to do that
Yeah, before the speech also.
before speech also.
So actually, the work that what we are processing, that everything that we are discussing is related to education. Like probably if the VPA is filled with a lot of responsibilities, probably we have a associate VPA, right? Probably that particular responsibility can be assigned to the associate VPA. Probably we can fix a person because so that the person will know clearly about what he or she has to do. Because if it's changing for every meeting, maybe it will be difficult as for every time we have to tell the person that you have to do this, you have to do this. But instead, if we have a constant person doing that, I think that will be better.
And the evaluator also should mention whether the respective
Objective.
done their purpose or not.
Yeah, so it has to be done.
That is coming in the
Okay, it has to be done by the
That's
evaluator.
some point.
Yeah.
To make this
ensure the people that are actually following this SSP are getting
Do we have separate session for evaluators?
dry run happens, or the new evaluators come, old evaluators they don't come.
Okay, so we will, we will take this, note this as an action item where, we have to really focus on the evaluation, and as well as the people who are giving the speech are going through the entire material before giving the speech, and the evaluator is also properly giving the evaluation or not. Right? So you can note that down. Right? And the next thing is all projects are from pathways. The Toastmaster education program. Right? For this it is rated as 3. So any suggestions?
Again, there seems to be some mismatch between the speech and the works.
Okay,
Again,
fine.
it is the same thing. For that, we have given solutions. Yeah, checklist.
Okay. So if there is some projects are varying from what is exactly given in the objective, so I'll discuss earlier that there will be a person who will be tracking the evaluator, who is doing that properly or not, and also the evaluator should have a checklist for the speaker, whether the person has completed the speech with the correct objective or not. The same thing applies.
It's the responsibility of an evaluator. He or she should check whether the person is completing on time, whether the purpose is aligned with the speech or not. If not, they should be direct. It is not complete. You have to redo directly.
The last question is
Okay. So meetings begin and end on time. For that it is rated as 4. So any reasons for
Previously, we are not on time, but we are doing on time. So,
any suggestions from other people on this? No suggestions.
I have a thought as such, like to end on time as such, we are doing a lot of work, like every week has some customization happening and all that. I don't know if that is creating an ambiguity between members, like because we usually know saying, this person, we just like take on to go off. That ambiguity, I don't know if it's happening between members, but like we are properly like making sure it's ending on time.
Okay. So I'm glad that it's happening almost. Great. So creative table topics and activities, for that it is rated as 5. Positive and helpful evaluation, for that it is rated as 4. Any suggestions or ideas?
that is the reason why evaluator should be direct and straight. If it is not done, it's not done. That is why we are here.
Speaker also should see the base camp and they should know what's the so that they can implement their
And the evaluator should have a check on the timer, with the timer, whether the speech is completed on the timer. And if it is not completed, he or she should mention that. That is one point. Then the general evaluation, general evaluator can do. So this particular evaluation should be based on the speech, because I found some evaluation is very generic, like your speech is nice, your topic is nice. I don't want that. I want how is my speech, to the point. So if it is not done, the evaluator should have the thing to come and stand and say it, not in a rude way, in a soft way.
Okay.
I think basically the club generally needs one evaluation training.
Yes.
How to that is one action point.
Okay. Maybe we can take on action for training the people for doing better evaluation. Okay. I think that's it from Team B. Thank you, Team B, for your contribution. Team C. Alright, the Team C, the first section is regarding the memberships. Then the club has 20 or more members. For that it is rated as 3. Why is it rated as 3? Any suggestions?
We have more than 30 members, but they are not regular in attending the meetings, which is very necessary. If people are not attending the meetings, then the regular becomes very tough. Right? So for that we have done.
Any suggestions on this?
No,
for that it is rated as 3.
Yeah, we joined the EC club during the last term. Before that, Toastmaster Bharath, Toastmaster Gavin, Toastmaster Kaushik and Kaushik were there. And Toastmaster Monish were also there. So they have renewed it. And in the next term, the EXPA members have renewed. Apart from EXPA, which was only Toastmaster Karthikeyan and Toastmaster Sandhya has renewed. So if we see the graph, the people who have joined newly did not renew till now. So we should ask them whether there is any problem in
For current renews.
for correct renewal. So we should keep a track on those.
Actually, we are doing it. Me and Bharath is doing it. And
Yeah.
some people are supposed to renew today, but they don't come. And we are following up.
We are seeing the senior members and the next term, and we should concentrate. This chart should not go like this. The graph should not be continuing the same. So if new members are joining also, it should not be a declining phase for us. That's what it is.
Okay, so probably we must have to identify what is the reason for them to not continue as a member. So if it is a reason that the club cannot do anything, say for example, if the person is shifting to some other place, the club cannot do anything. But if the person is, feeling not interested or having any issues with the club members or any other thing that they are feeling it's not really valuable spending time here. So these things, if there is anything like that, the committee can approach the people and do the necessary things to retain their member. We can note that down as an action. And the third thing is promotion of club in the community or within its organization. It's rated as 5. Any suggestions?
Many of us, we don't know that Toastmaster Club is there. Many.
Because you're not posting ads.
No, if you just search in social media, you will find them.
Previously, we put so much of ads which you can't avoid.
Even in my office, I asked people of my colleagues, they said, "Do not allow it."
Everyone had that problem because we
Yeah.
don't know that there's a club.
I have thought that the promotion need not just be online. It can even be all the club members saying, I will keep spreading word. Keep telling about the online.
Right. So we can, actually, a person knowing Toastmaster before joining is a very difficult because even I don't know the word Toastmaster before joining, right? So probably we may do some promotions, paid promotions, that making people know, even though people may be looking for some opportunities, but they will not know exactly there is some platform for Toastmasters. Yeah, we may do some activities, maybe we can do offline activities also. And you can go and do some campaigns for the people studying in college or the people
Especially we are
in
the
the public
public
service.
Yeah.
Definitely, many of them will take up this.
Okay, great. So you can note it now. Now club programs varied and exciting. For that it is rated as 3. Any suggestions or ideas?
Actually, we are coming up with different activities or different ideas, but if we compare to TM only, it will be a normal. The inside out is a different TM only that we are seeing till now, but we don't have any different theme for the meeting. So bringing up different theme will improve the creativity.
Any suggestions on this?
We can plan something new.
Okay, so we can vary the meetings to make it more exciting. Club, we can note it
We
down.
can go outdoor.
Yeah, definitely. So Toastmasters sponsoring new members recognized. For that it is rated as 1.
Yeah.
So what is the question?
Toastmasters sponsoring new members recognized.
How many of you know this apart from DPS?
I didn't even think that.
What is the question?
Okay, let me first.
Toastmaster recommends new member like
Okay. I think most of us might not have known this. Okay, let me explain what is this question actually means. So Toastmasters sponsoring new members recognized. So actually when you are adding a new member into the portal, so there will be a person called entering the sponsor name. or even a guest who has joined the club, and it was newly joined. So if you are adding that person as a sponsor, there is some, in Toastmasters they recognize it, the sponsors. If say for example, if a person has added five people in a particular period, in a particular program here, say for example July to next June, if the person is adding more than 5, and if the person is sponsoring more than 5 or 10, they will be providing pins. For that, while the weekly membership is doing that, he must has to concentrate on the particular tab. So if you miss out to fill that sponsor name, it will not be coming. So are you doing that or not?
No, I was not aware of this.
Okay. So probably you should have communicated properly with the previous BPM. So you may ask him regarding this.
Actually, so it is kind of a credit thing.
Yeah.
If a sponsor gets more than 5 ads, if he or she adds 5 members, they will get credits.
They will get a pin from Toastmasters International.
Pin?
Like a badge.
Badge.
So it will be a special thing. So it will be saying that the person has sponsored.
Okay. So announce it to all the members in BTC. They will have an incentive to do so, right?
Yes.
Now only you, and before only Vivek. Only one person will be point of contact. Right before that, Bharath, only one person will be point of contact. We also know that this would be. But last week I think the president had told that each one bring one. By the end of the year, each one bring one. That was a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't know whether we can bring 5, but definitely one we can.
But thanks for telling this because like my trainers are in Trichy. I've asked them to go for Toastmasters.
Okay.
So I think I
Can
should.
get it.
Yeah, that's the mental reference.
Okay.
And one more thing is not just after they become the members, even if people are bringing guests, we should recognize them. At least we should make them stand and applaud them for bringing the guests. So if we do that, the positive energy it will spread in one way or the other.
Presiding officer can do it.
Yeah, she does.
Toastmaster Ramesh has brought so many guests to our club. I think next session we should.
Probably we can focus on that sponsor, adding sponsors when when you're adding them into the portal. And other than that, we can also recognize them inside the club. Maybe even posting in Instagram or even just uploading them. Like we can do these things to encourage them.
Maybe we can also have an cost incentive. If a particular member joins 5 members, instead of $2 per month cost fee, we can reduce it to $1. That would be an incentive, right? Because we have 5 more members, 5 more new members.
Yeah, that one other more issues.
See, we are getting 5 new members. For each, they will be paying an additional $2.
Right. So actually,
compensating that with this.
So say for example, even we can do that. Say for example, you are doing a campaign for spending 1,000 to 2,000 rupees. Instead, if you are having a member who can bring 5 people, and you can pay it as some recognition by just spending 200 or 300. Probably we can do
We
this.
will keep it at 5. So a person adds 5 new members, we can give it
Maybe you can open up.
Come on, Manish.
Right. So the next question is regular membership building programs. Regular membership building programs, further it is rated as 1. Any suggestions?
Membership building.
Membership building programs.
Can you please explain what is
Membership building program.
Membership building programs are nothing like whenever the club needs, the membership has to be increased. Are there regular programs are conducted to increase that?
Campaigns.
It's like offline things.
You can have this as a campaign.
Offline.
Reducing from $2 to $1 for the next term, not this term.
Okay, so we can focus on building programs also, because now we are having 30 members, but we cannot expect that all the 30 people will renew for the next term. So we can keep on spreading Toastmasters to a lot of people. Say for example, even if we are conducting outdoor meetings, so because people in Chennai are doing this, like if they are conducting a meeting in a beach or something, so they will just keep that standing, and they will invite the people out there, and they will just join and know what is Toastmasters. So even by this outdoor meetings also people will get to know. So even that will become a promotion. So outdoor meetings have a lot of advantages. The members are getting more interesting, and then the each of the segments or activities that is happening in the meeting will be more fun. And the third thing is it also acts as a membership building program. maybe we can focus on. And then the final section, achievement recognition. For that, the first question is awards applications immediately submitted to the world headquarters. For that, it is rated 5. Any suggestions or ideas from other people? No? Okay, we will go first. Progress charts displayed and maintained. For that, it is rated 5. Any suggestions from people? So you guys are wondering what is progress charts. The progress charts are nothing like if a member is going on level 1 or level 2, the club is properly tracking or not, is the member is properly aware of that or not. So all those things
not displayed.
okay, probably the person who is tracking that, maybe also they are sharing in a periodical basis, maybe once in a month.
We have given 5 because whenever a member completes their pathway, president or DPA takes it as their responsibility and the certificates are being issued and the members are recognized in the club. So we have to consider.
Show it. Yeah. She's saying they can actually see it on the link. But yeah, we should post it at.
Okay, so probably we can, say for example, once in a month, we may put an Excel sheet or something that showing that what is the level that each members of the club is in.
Yeah.
Whether they have started a path or they are in level 1, level 2. So it can be displayed in front of everyone. Maybe we can do that progress activity. You can note it down. And the third question is member achievements formally recognized with ceremony. For that it is rated as 3. Any suggestions?
We have not conducted any ceremony yet. So we have given.
Okay, any suggestions from other people?
We have conducted
I don't think
ceremony.
anybody finished a pathway, right? The recent part is nobody's finished a pathway.
Whether we should conduct the ceremony for completing pathway.
No, it's not only about saying the pathway is completion. Any recognition, any achievements can be recognized. Say for example, if a person is going till division level and won a second place, as a club done anything for them. If the person has done an MC role in district stage, has to part.
President is telling, no, the next week itself, president is telling.
No,
Yeah.
it is mentioned as ceremony.
Yeah, probably it's mentioning something beyond
No,
that.
it's mentioned
What ceremony is Toastmasters?
Ceremony in the sense that-
Admission
Like biryani treat.
biryani.
It's just celebrating.
cake cutting, ponadi cutting.
Laddus.
It's just celebrating. It's, it can be, the extent, it can go till this limit or this thing, it can be decided within the club, but it's something that can be, celebrated for that, for doing that achievement. That is what, that is
So my
fundamental.
mentors once said usually they have in their clubs they used to have Toastmasters for a month. Regarding the roles they have given, speeches they have given, in TTMs they have participated. For each participation there will be a rating. By the completion of the month they will choose a person as a Toastmaster of the month and they will conduct a ceremony something like that and they will give awards.
I think in our club we can give like attendance, regular attendance.
Yeah, for attendance also that's also right.
Only siblings will get.
I will get it.
Yeah, you will get it in the journal or something.
That's why I don't.
Okay. So maybe we can, other than okay, we can maybe think of ideas for celebrating people's achievements. Like what else we can do as a club, right? You can note it down. And the second thing is
Birthdays also.
sorry, birthday.
Yeah.
Like what are the things that comes to your mind? You can all say that.
Birthdays, professional
And we should
achievements,
think like how to celebrate.
Yeah.
Cake cutting.
That's very
Make
costly.
every week that.
Okay. The next question is club, district, and international leaders recognized.
District.
Club, district, and international leaders recognized.
We don't have district leaders.
No, if we don't have, that is not a problem. Say for example, if there is a
Somewhere-
club leader, has he been recognized? If there is a leader at area level or any point of
What
level,
point they have given for this?
they have given 5 for this.
In OTPs we are seeing and in
Oh, let the day know a
Yeah,
skills.
because Annapurni, Toastmaster Annapurni, she said Toastmaster Kritika is in regular contact with her, so she knows Kritika very well.
No,
So they are
is it in the club or I couldn't get the question.
Basically, the green tower.
You are
Whether
member
you
of
all are
this.
aware of-
So if somebody says, if you go out and say we are from Vellore Toastmasters Club, then they'll be like, oh yeah, we know your leaders.
we know.
And we are very well known about the club leader and then the district leaders.
Yeah.
Yes, Bharath.
No, whenever you go, Bharath and Kaushik.
Okay. The next question is club and member achievements publicized. Further, it is rated as 5. Any suggestions?
We are not public.
Club and member achievements publicized.
Where?
No, it's published in the sense whether we are
Instagram.
announcing that last week also you announced Toastmaster Balaji's promotion.
We are not doing it on Instagram.
But maybe we can create posters. This person finished level 1 like
Because when Kaushik has gone to the television level, we have posted
We did.
right? Similar to that. Yeah. So similar to that, we have to do it frequently. I mean, in a consistent way. Right? And DCP is used for planning and recognition. For that, it is rated as 5. Any suggestions?
What is DCP?
Distinguished Club Program.
Only.
Alright. I think all the sections have been completed. Thank you, team. For your wonderful. Well, I hope the discussion was helpful for everyone to understand what stage we are in exactly and what are all the actions to be taken as a club, right? So considering the time, we can we know what are the actions to be taken. So probably we may have a executive committee meeting, and you can discuss all these action plans and fix an action dates period like it has to it can be completed before the September 31st or mid of October. So you can just share all the action plans with the dates and you can post it in the group. Right? So I request the committee members to do it before the next meeting happens. Right? And yeah, so other than that, I think everybody has done a wonderful contribution for this Moments of Growth. Kudos to everyone. This over to the presentation.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bharath, for conducting these moments of truth. It was really fruitful. You gave a lot of different perspective, and we have come to know something that were existing, but we were not aware of that. Thank you so much for that. Today we had a long PT session, right? So can we choose the best PT speakers? Today we are not going to have one, but two.
since we announced it to be an outdoor meeting, probably people might have gone.
Maybe because of the festival also.
That can be only. So before having outdoor session, we can probably conduct a voting. Suddenly have outdoor meetings.
Like at the start of the month.
Venue basis.
No, we like outdoors
Versus indoor.
and we are going. Instead of that, at the start of the month itself, if there is a poll or something like that, people can vote.
Yeah, for whether it will be indoor or outdoor. Not
Anyone
only
can
for
do
venue.
Probably what we can do is we can, if there is some local holiday or something, maybe a festival, those weeks we can skip. Maybe 2 weeks later, people they'll all be okay.
Yeah,
with
that's
it.
what I'm saying. If we are planning at the start of the month, then all these can be considered like leaves.
One more suggestion I have with respect to the chairs. We should not have empty chairs in the room. So we have limited chairs, and when people come, they can pick chair from there and sit down. So the room looks full and nice by yours. No empty chairs.
Fill from each staff.
Yeah. So we have like even if it's 2 rows, 10 people will sit there, and other people can pick chair and sit, not in have empty chairs.
So now, the second best table topic speaker of today goes to Toastmaster Manish. Looks like a surprise for them, like a dream come.
You should do competitions.
You can choose humorous things
Yeah.
now.
Second is can't do. The first best table topic speaker of today goes to Toastmaster Santosh. I also wanted to say this is the first time Santosh is winning balance now as a Toastmaster.
Santosh, thank you later.
Yeah, you should thank him. So as we are running out of time, we'll close our meeting today here and we'll gather here for a group picture and then we'll